all the ASEAN countries have, Southeast Asian countries have different levels of dependence on the U.S., Vietnam being on the high end, and Indonesia and maybe Malaysia to a lower extent. We export 10% of our exports to the U.S., but for certain sectors such as garments, footwear, furniture, and seafood, it is much higher. It's like 50-60%. So while overall the direct impact may be low for Indonesia and much higher for Vietnam, for certain sectors the impact will be felt. And these are labor-intensive sectors. They have farmers involved. So that's why we also need to address the issue with the U.S., and that's why we are here with the Indonesian delegation here having talks with the U.S. But more importantly, domestically, we also need to have good targeted policies to ensure that any impact from this is going to be addressed appropriately.
China has also warned, though, that it will hit back at countries that do deals with the United States that are at the detriment of China. How do you play that? How do you navigate that tightrope between making sure that, what you do isn't to the detriment of China, a big local partner, whilst also trying to forge those deals and those agreements that you need with the United States?
We take the view, and I think most countries in Southeast Asia have a similar view, that we want to be engaging with the U.S., we want to continue to engage with the U.S., and we also want to continue to engage with China. We don't want to be doing it at the cost of either China or of the U.S., right?
Can you have both in this sort of climate right now?
We will try, endeavor to do the best, and that's why adhering to or supporting a rules-based system is important. So in other words, we are all facing, for instance, the potential of Chinese goods that can no longer now go to the U.S. market, going to other markets. And it won't just be Chinese goods, it'll be other goods. So there is this issue about how do we manage this trade diversion. And we should be managing it using rules-based, right? We shouldn't be increasing protection between each other or retaliating. And what we would want to do is have very much an open regional supply chain that could involve both China and the US.
You can see more of Ben's interview with the Indonesian trade envoy and find out more about what President Trump's tariffs mean for Asia more broadly on Talking Business this weekend here on BBC News. The first edition airing at 23:30 GMT. That's today, Friday.